Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Galaxy Opal Pete MARAVICH. And I'll be honest, it is currently 10:50 when I'm recording this video, and the packs came out at 10. I spent a good 45 minutes trying to snipe this card. It took a while for me to be able to snipe this card. Basically, I've been trying to snipe him since these packs came out, and we were finally able to get one for 100K. But it's looking like these Galaxy Opals are going to be expensive, which does make sense because Artist Gilmore and Terry both look like top cards in the game at their position. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 4,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what Pistol Pete is looking like. So Pete MARAVICH is a 6'5" PG, so he's got decent height, 99 offense, 97 defense, coming with a 97 driving layup, 96 mid-range, 97 three-pointer, 80 driving dunk, 97 ball handle, solid perimeter defense and steal. 75 blocks, 77 interior isn't crazy, but it's not terrible. 96 speed and excel, 95 speed of ball is really good, and a 95 lateral quickness as well is phenomenal. Dunk tendency is an 85, which isn't bad. Hopefully Pete just has good safe dunks. He's not going to be the greatest slasher in the world, but hopefully he does have good safe dunks. Defensive tendencies are mediocre at best. And then you look at his badges. He comes with 19 hops, which include catch and shoot, acrobat, ankle breaker, hyperdrive, dimer, quick chain, mismatch, blinders, circus threes, limitless spot up, chef, giant slayer, auxiliary finisher, downhill handles for days, quick first step, sniper, stop and pop, and floor general. So a bunch of good playmaking and shooting badges there. Also 37 golds include corner specialist, difficult shots, postman technician, break starter, glue hands, pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, lucky number 7, bailout, stop and go tight handles, unpluckable, clutch shooter, dead-eye, green machine, hot zone hunter, bullet passer, ankle braces, slippery, fast twitch, ball stripper, hustler. A lot of good badges on this card. Does need badges added to him like brick wall, rim protector, chase down artist. All three of those are pretty key ones to add post lockdown as well. Otherwise, maybe menace. So definitely those interior defensive badges are the key badges to add to Pete. Otherwise, he comes pretty complete. Hopping into freestyle, the one thing about this Pete that really does disappoint me, and y'all are about to see it, is the fact that his jumper is still only on normal timing, which is just tragic. Because if it was on, I mean, it's not a super slow release even on normal timing. Like Ray Allen base is a really good release even on normal. It's still smooth, it's easy to green. I'm even shooting some slightly lates because I'm honestly expecting it to be a little slower than it actually is. It is definitely a solid enough release. It's just if it was on quick, very quick, something like that, it'd be much better, make him a much more viable 3-hunting PG. And because of that, unfortunately, because he doesn't have that ability, with this jumper being a little bit quicker on quick timing, he's just not going to be as consistent of a shooter, able to create his own shot quite as easily and get off as many threes. Movement is good though. Pete definitely does move pretty well in the half court, can dunk the ball solidly, looks like his safe dunks are going to be pretty good, and the jumper is still solid. Like on normal Ray Allen release is still a very solid release. I just wish it was on quick because it would be that little bit easier to get off threes with him and stuff. Full court sigs I don't think are great, and defensively he looks decent, not bad, but actually pro tip between the legs is really good. So honestly, in the half court, I do expect, and even the full court, just offensively in general, I expect this Pete to be a pretty darn good point guard option. Defensively, I think he'll be all right. I just wish his jumper was on quick, and I think that would really help take him to the next level. But still going to be a good card. Excited to hop into a game and see what he can do. All right, hopping into a game. Let's see what we can do with Pistol Pete. Get him the ball, get into our freelance, and let's run our offense. This guy has a racist initials for his name. Nice. Just do not like to see that. Don't be like that in this. Just don't do racist shit. Like, come on, what are we doing with that? But Pete knocks down a wide open three. He's gonna try to ignore that and just get into our game, see what we can do. Pardon my language as well, but Pete knocks down an open three. It's a good start. Let's see if he's got anything going on the defensive end as well. Defensively, I mean, his player model isn't huge, but it's not like terrible. I think he can hold his own defensively a bit. Like, I don't think he's gonna be overly undersized. 6'5" is definitely not bad size for a PG. Look at his movement. His movement is super nice. But there you see right there, with a quick jump shot timing, I think that's an open, not a contest, and that's a little bit annoying because with slightly better jump shot timing, and he makes it early, like what? But with slightly better jump shot timing, it makes shots like that more viable, and unfortunately with his jump shot only being on normal, makes it a little bit less viable. That being said, his movement is super nice as he gets himself another open three-pointer. Is up to 6 quick points. Definitely looking really nice on the offensive end of the court. Reset it out to Pete. Let's see if we can get a bucket. Come on, Pete. Yes, sir. Burst away. Beautiful. Okay. Well, I don't know what the heck this possession is, but you know what? We'll take the dunk out of it. Beautiful stuff. Let's see if we can get another stop. We get a stop here. This game is basically already over. And Pete is going to take a charge. Okay, Pete. Good stuff, baby. I like that out of you. Good D. Yes, sir, Pete. And we force a quit. Look at Pete hooping in clutch time. Let's hop into a triple threat game. See if he can keep it going. All right, hopping into this triple threat game. I've done a bad job of commentary to start off the game, stumbling over my words and stuff. So let's see if we can get it together. But let's see what Pete can do. Pete does have 2 threes, 6 point, which is nice. See if he can get inside and mash on a guy like Jaw. Jaw is too small. Okay, you gotta do a better job than that, Pete. I know Jaw's a decent-ish defensive point guard, but you're bigger than him. You got to be able to mash that. It is what it is, though. Good defense. See if we can get a stop. I don't know why y'all are dropping off AD. The player movement in this CPU defense in this game is terrible. We're down 4. We got to make a comeback. Come on, Pete. Let's see if we can go get a bucket. Goodness gracious. Pete, I wish he had a better release timing. If it was on quick, he'd be so much better because it'd be so much easier to 3-hunt with him. With it on normal as is, it's going to be so easy to contest. Even there, that's an open instead of a wide open. But you know what? Pete does green it, knocks it down, and we're only down by 1, so we'll live. Got to get a stop as well. I think Pete defensively is all right. I wish he had a couple off defensive badges, but even without them, he is still an acceptable defender. Close out. He does get an open contest there. Doesn't green it, and Jaw misses, so we're going to get the rebound. Beautiful. Now Pete push. Okay. This could be another open look. Let's shoot it. Shoot over him. Why not? Good shot, Pete. Look at another green line. 2 greened opens in a row. That's what I like to see out of Pete. He is knocking down his shots, has 4 threes in this game, and that's what he will do for you. He's an elite shooter, even with the normal dribble timing. His shooting badges and stats and all that, as well as Ray Allen still being a solid release even on normal. He's just going to be a knockdown shooter, even if he's not going to be maybe the most elite defender or have the fastest release in the world. Great D by Rudy as well. Throw it over to Pete. Pump fake. Drag back. Can we get takeover? I don't know how far I am from takeover. Pete wide open again. Pete, okay, 3 opens in a row, and Pete has takeover. He's showing off offensively now. This is what I wanted to see out of him. Good D, Pete, and he gets a bump. Oh my goodness, Pete, you're a dog. Hit it right back out to him. I'm gonna shoot a heavy this possession. I'm shooting a spin back actually. Let's troll a little bit. Okay, Pete, shoot the 3. If you green that, you were the greatest. He didn't green it, but you know what? We'll live with it. Pete is definitely dogging right now though on offense. Drag back, explosive. Oh my goodness, cook him. I hesitated too long. I didn't mean to hesitate that long. I'm killing his shooting percentages right now as well. Shoot that one, Pete. No green? I don't even know about that. Okay, after killing Pete's shooting percentages that last possession, see if we can actually take a couple of good shots here and get them back up a little bit as this game is ending. Pete wide open, green light. If he gets space, he's going to be a knockdown shooter. Ray Allen release, even on normal, is so smooth and so easy to green. That's definitely not going to be an issue for Pete. Just need to be able to, for example, get those shots off. That's the biggest thing, and I think in a competitive setting specifically, might be a little bit tougher to get shots off with Pete than it would be to get shots off with guys with quick or very quick releases like a Cade Cunningham or a Luka Doncic or one of those guys. And he's not the greatest defender in the world either. So there's a couple things there that are going to hold him back a little bit as we miss an open shot. That's only a lightly. Got to green that. That's on me. But let's see if we can get one stop here. Just secure this game. This game's probably already over, but I would like to get the stop to secure it. And as I came up a wide open 3, like my defense has been terrible today, but you know what? Defense doesn't matter that much if you can go get a bucket. And Pete is the perfect guy to go get that bucket. Burst away. You want to drop? You know what? We'll take our mash. Go up. We'll take the mash. Easy bucket. Game's almost over. Good steal, Rudy. Hit it over to Pete. Yes, sir. Drag back. Burst. Burst. Drag back again. Burst. Shoot it. I don't know why I shot that shot, but I greened it. So you know what? We're going to take it. That is a terrible shot by me, but I greened it. So there we go. 23 points, 1 steal, 8 of 14, 7 of 12 from 3. Definitely forced some questionable shots. But that being said, Pete absolutely hooped on the offensive end. Let's hop back to the main menu and let's review the card. All right, so in conclusion, I will say Pete is a solid card. Definitely a good offensive card. He's got good movement. His shooting badges are elite as well as his playmaking badges. He's a nice card. I wish the jumper was quicker. I wish he was on quick timing, not normal. That is one flaw. And then I also wish he was a slightly better defender, but I can't expect too much out of a guy who was never really much known for his defense in real life. But not a terrible defender, and offensively, he is definitely still a super solid option, despite having only the jumper on normal. I'm still a fan of Ray Allen base, and he definitely is still a knockdown shooter and a guy who can create at a high level. So definitely a fun card to use. If y'all are a big Jazz fan, big Pistol Pete fan, feel free to pick the card up and have fun with him. I don't think he's a top 5, 7, maybe not even top 10 point guard in the game, but he's not a bad card at all. Definitely a usable PG and also a big part of that Artist Gilmore set to get one of the best players in the game in Artist Gilmore. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more 2K content very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.